Hello students, welcome back to the online classes of Gokuldas Public School. We have in previous topics we have discussed addition, subtraction and multiplication, right? And our today's exercise is exercise 2.3, which is on page number exercise 2.3 on book page number 28. Page number 28, exercise 2.3. This exercise is based on division. This exercise is based on the topic division. So let us recall some facts about the divisions. You already know, but we are recalling it, right? So division is the process of sharing. Division is the process of sharing or dividing into equal parts, right? Equal groups, equal parts. Okay, dividing into equal groups. Or remember, do you remember division is the process of repeated subtraction? In division we do repeated subtraction till we got our remainder or quotient, right? So division is the process of repeated subtraction. Some more facts about the division are, suppose what I write on the board, 47, it is the symbol of division, right? 47 divided by 6. Okay, so this 47 is called dividend. It's called dividend. And the number by which you are dividing 47 is called divisor. It's called divisor or divisor. Okay. The first number, the number to which you are going to break into groups is called dividend, and the number by which you are dividing the first number is called divisor. Okay, and it is the symbol for division. So the number to be divided is called dividend. The number which divides the dividend is called divisor. Okay, so I am performing the division here. 47 divided by 6, right? So what is the process of division? How you divide? Your divisor is 6, so you require the table of 6. What you will require to divide this? Table of 6. Okay, because your divisor is 6, so 6 ones are 6. 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18, 6 4s are 24, 6 5s are 30, 6 6s are 36, 6 7s are 42, 6 8s are 48, 6 9s are 54 and 6 10s are 60. So as our divisor is 6, so we will require the table of 6 for dividing this. Okay, so you want to divide 47 by 6. So I have written this 47 and 6 in the form of division. Okay, now start dividing. So for dividing, the very first rule is to check the number of digits in the divisor. So here your divisor is 6. Number of digits in 6 are only 1, right? Only 1 digits in the divisor. So check the 1 digit of your dividend. Okay. If the first digit is equal to or greater than divisor, then only you can divide it. Okay. Listen me careful. If the first digit, here the first digit is tens place 4, right? If the first digit of the dividend, if the first digit from the left side of the dividend is equal to or less than the divisor, then you can, equal to or greater than the divisor, then you can divide. But here when you observe the first digit of the dividend, it is less than the divisor, so you cannot divide the 4 by 6. then in this case you have to consider the neighbor digit also. Means for dividing you will consider the 7 also. So 47. Now use the table of 6 here. See the result is, any result is 47 in the table of 6? No. You observe that 48 is the result, but our dividend is 47. So you cannot take 48, right? So you have to take the smaller than, it's smaller than 48. So it's smaller than 48, number is 42. So you will write 42 over here, right? You will put minus symbol, as division is the process of repeated subtraction. But in how many times you got the 42? You got 6 into 7, 42. So in 7 times you got 42. So you have to write 7 in the quotient part, right? In the quotient part. Now subtract. You know how we subtract? We always start subtraction from the ones place. It is the ones place and it is tens place. Now subtract from the ones place. 7 minus 2. 7 minus 2 is 5. So you will write 5 over here. Now 4 minus 4. The remainder is 0. Right? The remainder is 0. Now observe that your new dividend is 5. 5 is smaller than the divisor. So you cannot divide further. So it is your remainder. So it is your remainder, right? And it is your quotient. It is your quotient. The number 47. The number 47 is dividend. And the number 6 is divisor. So in division 4 terms are there. In division 4 terms are there. Which are 4 terms? Dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder. These are the 4 terms related to division. You already know these all the terms. The number left in the end of the division after the division is called the remainder, right? And the result of the division process is called quotient. The result of the division process is called quotient, right? So you already know, but if you don't know, then be remember which digit you call by what name, right? Okay. Now I am going to start exercise 2.3. Read the question number 1. Question number 1. Read the question number 1. What is the question number 1 on page number 28? Yes. Divide the following and verify your answer. Question number 1. Divide the following and verify your answer. Part A. 10,427 divide by 28. It is your question, right? You have to divide 10,427 by 28 and also check your answer. Either your answer is correct or not. So let us start doing dividing it. Okay. So for dividing you need the table of 28. Which table? You will need the table of 28. So I am writing here the table of 28. In the rough work you can write. Okay. 21 8s are 28. 28 2s are 28 3s are 28 4s are 28 5s are 28 6 28 7s are 29 8s are 29 into 9 29 into 10. Okay. Sorry, 28 table is there. 28 8s are 28 9s are 28 10s are. Okay. table of 28 to solve this. So first put these numbers in the division form. So how you will put? You will write 28 over here and 28 is your divisor. 28 is your divisor and 10,427 is your dividend. Ones place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place and 10,000s place. Right? Now start dividing. Count the number of digits in divisor. How many digits? 2 digits are there. Okay. Now, so in divisor 2 digits, so you will take 2 digits of the dividend, but you observe that these 2 digits of the dividend are smaller than the divisor. So now you have to take one more digits, that is 3 digits. So you will take 104. Okay. So now use the table of 28. Is 104 comes in the table of 28? 104, 104, 104, 104, 104. No. 104, when we check, we observe that 104 did not come in the table of 28. So now you have to choose a smaller number than 104. So here the smaller number than 104 is 84. 84 is the smaller number. So put 84 column wise, right? Now in how many times we get 84? 28 into 3, in 3 times. So write 3. Write 3 over here. Okay, now subtract this 84 from 104. So 4 minus 4 is 0. 0 minus 10 minus 8 is 2. Right? So 20 is left over here. Now your dividend is 20 and divisor is 28. Observe that divisor has 2 digits, dividend has also 2 digits, but dividend is smaller than divisor, so you cannot divide. So for dividing, you have to bring down this 2 here, bring down the 2 from the dividend here. Now it is 3 digit number, now you can divide. Okay, so observe, is 202 come in the table of 22? Observe, 202, 202, no. Then is there any number lesser than 202 come? Observe, lesser than 202, 202. Yes, 196 is lesser than 202 and 196 comes in the 7th times. So you will write 7 over here and 196 over here. Now start subtracting. Okay, 2 minus 6. You cannot subtract 6 from the 2. So you have to take borrow. It becomes 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. As it has given 1 borrow. Here 9 left. 9 minus 9 is 0. 1 has given 1 borrow. So 1 minus 1. The remainder is 0. Okay, the remainder is 0. Okay, now your divisor is 6. You cannot divide 6 by divisor 28. So you have to bring down the number 7 here. Okay, now your new dividend is 67. Now can you divide 67 by 28? Yes, you can divide. So first let's check, is 67 comes in the table of 28? 67, 67, 67, 67. No, 67 do not come in the table of 28. So you have to choose a lesser number than 67. So a lesser number than 67 is 56. 56. 56 comes in 2 times. So you have to write the 2 over here. Okay, so you have to write 2 over here. Now subtract. 7 minus 6 is 1. 6 minus 1 is 1. Okay, now there is no number left in the dividend, so you cannot bring down any number. And 11 is smaller than the divisor, so you cannot further divide this. So your division is stopped here. So it is your quotient. Quotient is the result of division is called quotient. The result of division is called quotient. The result of division is called quotient. So it is your result of division. It is quotient. And the number left after the process of division is called remainder. So here 11 is left after the division. So it is our remainder. It was our dividend. Okay, it was our dividend. So what is the quotient in short form? Quotient. I am writing Q for quotient. Okay, Q for quotient. I am denoting quotient by the letter capital Q. Quotient is 372 and remainder. I am denoting the remainder by capital R. In next questions, I will not again and again write the spelling of quotient and remainder. Okay, I will write Q. So you have to understand that this Q means quotient, R means remainder. Remainder is 11. Okay. We have not completed the question. Be remember, your question says divide the following and check your answer. So we have done division part only. Now you have to check also that your answer is correct or not. So I am showing check here. Okay, how to check I am showing in this part. Okay, so to check your answer in division, one formula is there. One formula is there which is dividend equals to, which is this formula. By using this formula you can check your answer of division. Okay, dividend equals to quotient into divisor plus remainder. I told you that R means remainder and Q means quotient. Okay, now dividend. What is your dividend? Dividend is already given in the question, right? It is your dividend. So write here 10,427 equals to, what is your quotient? After the process of division you got quotient. What is the quotient? 372. So 372 is your quotient. Then multiply symbol is there, so put multiply. Your divisor is 28, so I am writing 28. Then plus symbol is there, so I am putting plus symbol. Then remainder, you have to write remainder. Your remainder is 11, so I am writing 11 over here. Now 10,427 as it is, equal to sign. Now multiply both these numbers. Multiply these two numbers. Multiply 372 into 28. What you will get? I am giving you 2 minutes to you guys for multiplication. Multiply and tell me the answer. Multiply 372 by 28. What you got? When you multiply 372 by 28, you will get 10,416 as the answer. Okay. Now plus symbol, put plus symbol, then 11, so write 11. So 10,427 equals to, now add these two numbers. Add 11 to 10,416. When you add, you will get 10,427 as the result. Now observe, this dividend is equals to this answer 10,427 and here also 10,427. Both are equal, means your process of division is correct. So as both the dividend and your answer is same, then so what you have to do here? First you have to do division process, then you have to check. For checking the division, one formula is there. Dividend equals to quotient plus quotient into divisor plus remainder is the formula. Okay. Let us do one more question, that is part F. That is part F. Part F of the question 1. What is part F? In part F, 68,572 is given there. Divide by 124. Right? It is your first number to be divided is called dividend. 124 is divisor, right? So we will arrange both the numbers in division form. I have arranged both the numbers in dividend form. Our divisor is 124, so we will require the table of 124. Which table we will require? 124. 124 twos are 124 threes are 124 fours are 125 24 fives are 124 six are 204 372 496 620 744, then 868, then 992, then 1116, then 1240. 124 sevens are, 124 eights are, 124 nines are, and 124 tens are 1240, right? We will require the table of 124 to solve this. Okay, so the number of digits in dividend in divisor is 3, so we will take the first 3 digit of our dividend to divide. Okay, we will take the first 3 digits. So your first digit is 685. So let's check, is any number is 685 in the table of 124? 685 no, 685 no, 685, 685 no. These are the greater numbers. So 620 is there. 620 is there, which is smaller than 685. So we will choose the 620. We will choose 620. 620. We will subtract it. Okay, from 685 we will subtract 620. 620 comes in how many times? In 5 times. So I will write 5 over here. Okay. Now start subtracting. 5 minus 0 is 5. 8 minus 2 is 6. And 6 minus 6, the remainder is 0. Now your new dividend is 65. 65 is smaller than the divisor. 65 is smaller than this divisor, so you cannot divide. So now you have to bring down this 7 here. Okay, now it is 3-digit number. Now you can divide. 657. Check in the table of 124. 657. 657 do not come in the table of 124. Then is there any number come lesser than 657? Check. Is there any number comes lesser than 657? Yes. Lesser than 657 is the number 620. 620, right? And 620 comes in how many times? 5 times. So you will write 5 over here and you will write 620 like this. Okay. We have arranged the numbers column wise. Now subtract. 7 minus 0 is 7. 5 minus 2 is divisor is 124. Okay, and 37 is smaller than divisor, so you cannot divide. So for then you will bring down this to here. Okay, 372. Now check, is 372 comes in the table of 124? Check it. 372. Yes, it is come. It comes here. 372. It comes in 3 times. So you will write 3 over here and you will write 372 here. Now subtract both. 2 minus 2 is remainder 0. 7 minus 7, 0 left. 3 minus 3, 0 left. Right? So here your remainder is 0. Remainder is 0 and the result of division is called quotient. Your quotient is 553. Right? Now our one part of the question has done, that is we have divided. Now we want to check our answers, right? So we want to check one formula is there, that is dividend equals to quotient multiplied by divisor plus remainder. So your dividend is 68,572. Your quotient is 553 multiplied by divisor. Your divisor is 124 plus remainder. Your remainder is 0. So I am writing 0 over here. Now your dividend is like this. So you will copy down it as it is now, equal to sign. So copy down equal to. Now you have to multiply 124 with 553. So when you multiply both this number, you will get 68572 as the result. Okay, now plus, so I am copy down plus 0, so I am putting 0 as it is. Now add these two numbers to get the final answer. Here I will copy down the 6572 as it is. Now add both these numbers, what you will get? You get 68,572. Now observe, both the numbers are equal. It means we got both the numbers equal, thus division is correct. Thus our division is correct. Okay, so this is how we divide and verify your answer. We divide, okay, the result of the division we call it quotient, and the number left after the process of division is called a remainder, right? To check the division, one formula is there with which one? Dividend equals to quotient multiplied by divisor plus remainder. Okay, so our first question is done here. The part B, C, D and E, 4 divisions you have to perform by yourself. Okay, it is the homework. You have to check the answer from the back side of your book. Okay, let us do the word problems. Word problem number 2. Word problem number 2. The cost of 11 identical. Okay, one question is, I am putting ... but we remember you have to copy down the question from the book. In book the question is given there, so you have to copy down this question in your classwork copy from the book. I am putting dash here, okay, but you have to write. Now start reading the question. What is the question? The cost of 11 identical mobile phones is rupees . The cost of 11 identical mobile phones is rupees 91,300, right? And what is the cost of one mobile phone? They are asking for the cost of one mobile phone. We remember to identify the problems based on division. How you will identify? If they have given a large number of data and they are asking to find for one, then in such cases you have to do division. Okay, let us solve this word problem. The cost of 11 mobile phones. The cost of 11 mobile phones is rupees 91,300. Okay, they have given the cost of 11 mobile phones and they are asking for one mobile phone. They are asking the cost of one mobile phone. So we remember, the data for large number is given and asking for only one, then you have to perform division. Therefore the cost of one mobile phone is, what you will do, you will divide this number by the 11. You will divide rupees 91,300, you will divide this by 11. Okay, in multiplication what they have given, the cost of one and asked for many. So in that case we do multiplication. Here they have given the data for many and asking for only one thing. They are telling us to find for only one thing. So in such cases we divide. Okay, so that is why we are dividing here. So for dividing it, we have to arrange the numbers in division form. Okay, so I have arranged both the numbers in division form, right? Now, as our divisor is 11, so I will require the table of 11, right? So now I am dividing it. I will take first 2 digits as the number of digits in divisor is 2. So now I am starting dividing. 11 8s are 88 minus. Now subtract this. 91 minus 88 is 3 is left over here. Now this 3 is smaller than 11, so you cannot divide it. So for further dividing you will bring down this 3 over here. Okay, now you know that 33 comes in the table of 11 in 3 times. So 11 3s are 33. Now subtract both the numbers. 3 minus 3 is remainder 0. 3 minus 3 is 0. Okay, now you see that this 0 you will bring down over here. So you cannot divide a number by 0, so you will put 0 over here. Again one more 0 is there, so you will bring down this 0 also. You cannot divide 0 by any number, so you have to put 0 over here. So your remainder over here is 0 0 0 and quotient is 8,300. It is your answer, right? The answer of division is called quotient. It is your answer, it is the quotient. So the cost of one mobile phone is rupees 8,300. Okay, the cost of, the final answer you will write, the cost of one mobile phone is rupees 8,300. Now word problem number 3 is your homework. Let us do word problem 4. I hope you got this word problem. Let us do word problem 4. Read the word problem 4. 68 pearls are needed. 68 pearls are needed to make a necklace. To make one necklace, how many pearls are needed? 68. Okay. If there are 14,620 pearls, then how many necklaces can be made? They have asked us that. They have given 14,620 pearls to you and asked you that tell us how many necklaces can you made? So here also division operations will be there. So let us doing this question. Are needed for how many necklaces? You will divide this 14,620 by 68 to get the final answer. Okay. So divide 14,620 by 68. Here your divisor is of 2 digits. So you will choose the 2 digits of the dividend, but this 2 digits 14 is smaller, is lesser than 68, so you cannot divide the number. Now you have to take the neighbor digit also. So you have to take these 3 digits. Okay, you have to take these 3 digits. Now note down the table of 68. Note down the table of 68 or make the table of 68. Note the table of 68. Table of 68. Write down fast. Write down the table of 68. To solve this, okay, for your convenience I am writing 68 ones are 68, 68 twos are 136, 68 threes are 204, 68 fours are 272, 68 fives are 340, 68 six are 408, 68 sevens are 476, 68 eights are 544, 68 nines are 612 and 60 tens are 680, right? It is the table of 68. Okay. Now your first 3 digits are 146. Now observe, is 146 coming in the table of 68? 146, 146, 100? No. 146 is not coming. Then you have to find a lesser, smaller number than 146. So when we observe that 136 is smaller than 146 and it is coming in the 2 times. So I am writing 2 over here and writing 136 over here. Now subtract both the numbers. 6 minus 6 is remainder 0. 4 minus 3 remainder is 1. 1 minus 1 the remainder is 0. Now your number is 10. You have to divide this 10 by 68, but it is not possible as 10 is smaller than 68. So you will bring down this 2 over here. Now it is 3 digit number. Now divide. Your answer is 102. So in one time you will divide by 68. Put minus symbol. Okay. 2 minus 8 you cannot divide subtract 8 from the 2. So you will take borrow. It become 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. Here 9 left. 9 minus 6 is 3. 1 has given borrow to the 0. So here 0. remain. Okay. Now 34. 34 is smaller than the divisor. So you will bring down this 0 over here. Now observe that is 340 comes in the table of 68. Observe here 340, 340, 340. Yes, it come in the table of 68. In how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 5 times. So you will write 5 over here and 340 over here. Subtract both the numbers. 0 minus 0 is 0. 4 minus 4 is 4. 3 minus 3 is 0. So it is your answer of the division process and your answer is 215. So how many necklaces you can make? You can make 215 necklaces by using 14,620 pearls. Okay. So our word problem is over here. Now what is your homework part? Question number B, C, D and E. 4. B, C, D and E from the question 1 are your homework, and from word problem question number 3 is your homework. Our today's lecture is over here. Complete your classwork copy as soon as possible. Bye students.